And we because we've lost for the morning our tremulous 9-year-old videographer, we are going to have the rant cam with Todd, and then we'll switch. And Todd, this is the second time I brought cereal into this, and I know it's your rant this week, but I just have to say, one thing I wanted to say was, there's this new thing called...
Did you switch cereals, Jeff?
There's this...
That's not Lucky Charms, man.
This is Captain Crunch. And do you know, I was in the aisles of Landis Supermarket, and do you see this thing that says Smart Choices?
Let me see that.
Smart Choices.
Yes. I see the green check.
There is a...
Everything green must be good.
It must be good. It has to be. There is a green check now on cereals like Captain Crunch and like Fruit Loops, because they're allegedly smart choices. Now, the reason for this, there's this new group which is led by the lead nutritionist out of Tufts, who's trying to do this smart choices thing. Well, they're choosing this only because this is better than a donut. Like, that's the threshold of this. The number of sugars in this is unbelievable. They chose Fruit Loops to be one, and they didn't even spell fruit right. It's F-R-O-O-T. Right. It's terrible. Anyway, I know it's your rant, but I want to talk more about this next week, because the smart choices thing, it is the lowest common denominator of intelligence. You had a rant today, and they are...
My rant today?
Yes.
What's my rant on, Jeff?
It's on...
It is on... Not just candles.
Not
Jeff.
Just candles. That's what
it is on.
That's why I'm struggling here.
Bathroom candles.
Oh,
I had to come up with 2 words, Jeff. So I brought in a prop, which is totally worthless on the radio and only of value.
But we have YouTube.
Unless I burn the studio down here today.
We have YouTube.
We have YouTube. I brought in a candle.
Should we start the Cove Haven music now?
I will tell you that it is a passion fruit and guava. Yeah, this Caesar's Cove Haven is going crazy right now.
Right.
Is a passion fruit and guava candle.
Nice.
Yeah, can you smell that, Jeff?
Not yet, Todd.
Yeah, I can't either. I didn't light it for that reason, to try and cover anything up either, though. But can you guess where I stole this candle from?
Bathroom.
Wrong.
Really?
Yeah. I stole this from my wife's office computer desk.
What is she trying to light?
I have no
light
idea.
Papers on fire?
I guess we share an office. We have separate desks and separate computers. I guess I must stink my wife's office.
Really?
She has a candle sitting at her computer desk.
Is that instead of shredding papers? She burns them?
I don't understand why, but it's passion fruit and guava.
Nice.
Very important. So that's no cut on my wife. This is an issue on candles. You know, I just don't understand, Jeff. In my mind, candles are for a couple of things and a couple of things only. They are for when the lights go out, you need candles. You definitely need them when the lights go out.
Correct.
Because we had them historically. You need them on a birthday cake. You need them in a church service, a candlelight church service at Christmas time or something. You need them at Advent for your Advent church services. You need them for a nice romantic dinner. Maybe even for those 24-hour cancer walks and things where you have the path and you light them with those little things. What are they called when you put them inside the little bags of sand? What are they called?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But there's times where candles are nice and they're wonderful and they're appropriate. I just don't understand why anymore there has to be a candle in every blessed room of the house. And it's sort of like a fad. Remember like 10 years ago, Jeff, there was potpourri in every room of the house?
Like leaves.
What was that about? You just raked up the stuff from the garden and you put it in a little dish and stuck it on, and it was supposed to smell good?
My kids used to flush it down the toilet.
Yeah, I didn't understand potpourri either. But I think that candles came out because potpourri didn't really smell at all unless you stirred it up, and wasn't effective. So now we have candles everywhere. In the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the office, in the laundry room. They're all over the place. I'm not sure what purpose they serve there, Jeff. There are a million different flavors of them. Do they really smell? Unless you're in a tiny little room where your nose is right next to the candle, you don't even smell them.
You're right.
The smell gets diffused throughout the whole room, so I'm not sure the purpose of the cranberry candle. They're incredibly expensive. You ever go in a Yankee Candle catalog, Jeff?
Well, that smells. A Yankee Candle store.
Yeah, because they got 5 billion candles in the store. Of course they smell. They're like $20 a piece for a candle. They can't. I guess that the bathroom's shut and there's 10 candles burning, it can overpower the stench that you and I create in there. But I just don't understand. And you know what else really burns me?
Yes.
About this, Jeff? You know what the number one cause of household fires is today in the United States?
You're going to say candles.
I am definitely. It is no longer smoking in bed, which is a concept I never understood. Smoking in bed.
Right.
Why were you smoking in the first place? But in bed, number one cause of household fires is from candles in the home. People sit them underneath, countertops. They burn the counters. The wax spills all over. So I can't stand them.
Are you done?
I'm done.
All right. Can you shine the
There's your candle.
the Rant cam?
This is perfect for Peter, Paul, and Mary, though.
Yeah.
Can we have a little song?
Puff the magic. Anyway, listen. I will say this. We have to wrap the show up, but I will say this. It shocks me that the guy who mentioned stilettos, how sexy stilettos were, is somehow against candles. It's stunning to me. Anyway, we have sponsors, and the guy who's in Japan. We have sponsors to thank. We have Biotronic,
Caesar's Cove Haven Resort,
J. Brooke Lewis Dentistry,
Landis Supermarket, faithfully serving you,
and Bergie's Auto Group. We thank you guys. We also thank Rich Gunning behind the window.
Thanks, Rich.
And Brad Bishop for helping us out from afar at the University of California in Pennsylvania.
And Jeff, I'll finish the show by blowing out a blessed candle.
And this is The Beat Goes On, WMPV 1440. We'll see you next week.